Old and Achy here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get the second of the 2 weekly campaign challenges for the week of February 3rd through the 9th, which is He is Made of Iron, which requires the completion of any campaign mission on heroic or higher difficulty with the Iron Skull activated. And in addition to Iron for this mission, I'm using Cowbell for extra explosive capability and Grunt Birthday Party to better see grunt headshots at distance, and I'm going to be running the Shutdown mission, which is really the go-to mission for any of these challenges that are not campaign specific or mission specific, if you will. So here you are at the start. Skip the opening cutscene here, and then head for the Pelican. Note that we do have a jetpack. We're going to swap out the AR and SAW that we have for a railgun and a DMR. I really don't use the railgun, but it is a handy weapon to have, just in case. Okay, jump into Pelican, and now we got to wait for Cortana to go through her pre-flight checklist.
Check. Main thrusters, check. Auxiliary boosters, check. Alright. Keying engine.
And as soon as you hear the chief say it'll be okay, the waypoint for the boost will come up. That's the left trigger, and then off we go. Now the mission would have us fight our way through 2 towers, each of which has some sort of switch or something that we have to disable to get to the Didact through the 3rd tower. But thanks to No Wise 10 and this 2 tower skip, we're going to go directly to the 3rd tower and kind of sneak in. And that's where I'm firing at now, is where we're headed. I'm sure everybody's seen this before. Just kind of sliding a little bit right here just to make it easier to get into this little gap. There actually is one a little bit lower and to the left side as well. But I personally prefer this side. Since we're not really speed running this, just kind of take our time and ease it on down. There is a nice hole in the door up here, or gap in the doorway that we can jetpack and jump through if I could ever get this jump right. There we go, finally. Alright, now we're in the tower. The 3rd tower, if you will. And we've got 2 levels to fight through. First level being the more difficult one. The 2nd level is more of a skip than anything else. Alright, up the elevator. By the way, Legendary Smile has a great skip, taking you up the outside of the elevator, and then which bypasses the spawn of the roof of this facility. And with a little trickery, you can actually get through this mission in about 5.5 minutes or so. But we're going to do it the hard way, or the old-fashioned way. Okay, there's a couple of shielded jackals over there, and sometimes a grunt will show his face. But we got the 2 jackals. Now we'll come over here, and we're faced with 4 grunts we want to take out at some point. Now, because Tough Luck is not on, they have a tendency to retreat on you. Yeah, that's 3 of them. Where's number? You see, number 4 is retreating. He's not turning around to face me. Now I got 2 turrets that we have to deal with. The one on the left here, we want to aim just left to center and a little high to get the. There's grunt number 4. To get the grunt with a headshot that's on the turret. And on the right turret up here, the one that's firing at us, we want to aim a little right of center. And okay, ultimately we're going to have an elite on each side up here on the turret. Sometimes it takes a while. Again, with Tough Luck not on, they don't immediately come up to the turret. They don't immediately charge you. So I just have to have a little patience here. There we go. A little bit of patience, and we can pick them off as they get on the turret. There we go. Okay, good. Now I got an elite on the right side. And notice I switched over to the light rifle. When the elite appears on the turret, whether it's right or left, switch to the light rifle and just start peppering him with headshots, and he'll eventually lose his shields and go down. Okay, I'm waiting for more. Just don't want to... Here we go. There we go. There's one finally coming up here. Alright, looking... Oh, there's another one. Alright, let's get ourselves positioned properly here. Took a few shots to get this guy down. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, another one on the right. They're like lemmings. As I knock one off, another one takes its place eventually. I think I got them all. As it turns out, there was one more here on the left that I didn't know about, but that's okay. We'll find out about this in a moment. Alright, come up to the left here. Up across. Yep, there he is. Alright, I'll just take care of him when I get across here. Okay. And now on the far platform, there's a couple of grunts and 3 shielded jackals that we want to try to take out from over to here to over there. We won't have to take them out any closer. Okay, and then we're going to have several shielded jackals and grunts down on this platform. Got to be a little careful with those, because occasionally they will sneak up on you while you're taking care of the ones on the far left. Alright, I know there's at least 1 or 2 more down here. But I'm going to swap out my DMR for fuel rod cannon. That's to deal with hunters that are going to come up here. There's 2 of them. Alright, okay, there's a couple of grunts down here, that's right. Take them out in a light rifle. Oh, a grunt and a shielded jackal. Light rifle works just as well as the DMR. Okay. Now, because I don't have any extra shielding on like Tilt and Mythic, I can take this elite out fairly easily from back here. Just going to normally have to be a little careful with him because he has a fuel rod, or had a fuel rod. And let's go get this last little grunt up here. There we go. Now I'm going to come back down here and swap out my light rifle for an incinerator cannon, and we're going to deal with the 2 hunters, which are the last 2 enemies on this level that we have to deal with. Now normally with out tilt or mythic on, 5 blasts from the fuel rod cannon will take a hunter out. For some reason this first hunter up here, it took me several more, but that's okay. I want to bait him up here to the edge, like so, and then just use that post there as cover. Alright. And at some point he's going to go down. I think he just did. Alright. Now watch what happens here. As I took this guy out, he fired into the post and knocked himself off the edge. That was pretty easy. Okay, swapping over to the incinerator cannon, and I want to grab a Banshee. Before I do, there's an elite here that I'm going to try to take out with the fuel rod cannon. Now, this is kind of strange. I got stuck here. Normally, you go flying up and out of that elevator with that man cannon. Or actually, it's a grab lift, if you will. All right, took care of the elite. Jumped in the Banshee underneath here. Just sort of bridge apparatus to the last downward stanchion, then come out and back up to the 2nd level. Jump out of the Banshee. Alright, jump back down here through the open doorway and immediately jetpack to avoid fire from the cubbies behind you. And that's essentially it. I mean, I can still kill myself, I guess, but that's the mission. I just got to put Cortana into the terminal here. And wait. And wait. And wait. Listen to her go rampant.
What are you doing?
Yada yada yada. Come on. Speedrunners hate this part.
Ship's online. They're leaving.
I'm sorry. I don't know what...
Okay, we grab Cortana.
Track those lists.
Chief comms her down.
Force them to get to the didactic.
She gets a screen in front of us to open up.
Across?
Ultimately here.
They're There are several
This takes, oh my goodness, takes about 45 seconds or so to get through this last little bit here. Okay, finally the screen comes up.
Okay. Go.
Okay, we jump off the edge. We're gonna skip the cutscene here momentarily. That's it, but that's the mission. We'll see the end of mission symbols appear, followed by the challenge popping. I hope this helps you in your quest for He is Made of Iron for the week of February 3rd through the 9th. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.